NC Math 1 released items, question 31 from the calculator active section. The table below shows the U.S. average life expectancy in birth in years and various decades. Here's the table of values. X is going to represent the years since 1930, and the life expectancy at birth will be the Y values. Again, you can see those there. The question says, what is the meaning of the slope of the linear best fit equation for the data? You should pause this, read through the questions, and see if you can determine the correct answer. Okay, we're going to go over this in 3, 2, 1. Well, the first thing is we want to understand what the meaning of slope is. So in your y equals mx plus b format, the m value being the slope is generally just your rate of increase, how much the y value goes up as the x value increases, or the y value goes down if the slope is negative. Whereas the b, the y-intercept, is just your starting value. So you can actually eliminate two answer choices just on this alone. So if you look at answer choice A, the predicted average life expectancy at birth in 1930. So in 1930, since this says years since 1930, 1930 would be 0 years. And that's going to be when x equals 0. So at birth, 62.7 years, that would be the y-intercept. And similarly, letter B, the predicted average life expectancy at birth in 1930 was 57.6 years. So whatever the y-intercept is of this line of best fit, whether it's 57.6 or 62.7, answer choice A or B would describe what that means. And so C or D is going to be kind of your classic slope descriptions. The average life expectancy at birth increases by 6.7 each year or 0.2 each year. So this is going to be that rate of increase. And so it's going to be one of these two, okay? Each year is kind of your clue, right? It's going to increase that much. Well, if you look at the values here, you can probably tell that the slope isn't really going to be 6.7 because if you look at this increase, this goes up maybe 1 or 2 points, maybe even less than a point, depending on the increment of 10 years. But slope is the difference in y's divided by the difference in x. So if you just think about it for a minute, your differences in x's are 10. So you would be dividing this like one difference in y's by the difference in 10. So it's actually going to be pretty small. And the answer is going to be D. And you can get that slope using Desmos. So if you wanted to just key this table in, you would press plus, add a table, and then you can enter in these manually. And then what we could do is we could get the line of best fit down in line 2, which you would, again, if you need a refresher on that, you would just say y1 squiggly, and you would say mx1 plus b. And if you scroll down here, you will get the m and the b, and that m here is your slope, which is 0.207. So, and indeed, D is going to be your answer for this question.